We got a pretty good sized white oak, and it's right here on the bank. There you go. Come on, Brad. Come on in. Run it fast. Oh, Gus. You just knocked the whole timber wall into the water, Gus. What's going on, YouTube? We got a little lakefront action today, folks. We got a pretty good sized white oak, and it's right here on the bank. You know, and a lot of it you can see is hanging out over the lake. But we got to bring this thing down. And it's going to be an interesting job because we can't get no sticks in the lake. So we're going to bring you guys along. I think we got a pretty good central leader that'll allow us to actually lower most of this tree right here on the bank. But we're gonna bring you guys along. I ain't got much to say today, so we'll see you at the top. Thanks for watching. Well, YouTube, we got our tie-in set up there. If you guys watch regularly, then you know what my tie-in is. You know, we got the rigging point set here, and we're gonna swing all of this stuff here right down to there, about where Gus is right there. So we're getting ready to do the first one. We'll take this guy here. All right, Gus, I got a couple free fallers, and then I'll be ready on you. Okay, bud? Lift up, lift up. There you go. Come on, Brad. Come on in. Run it fast. Oh, Gus. You just knocked the whole timber wall into the water, Gus. This one tight, Gus. It's gonna get snagged up out there on the tips, okay? And let the butt come this way and it should pull up. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna move back there and cut it back there. Yeah. Pull it way up there so we ain't got no tips in the water. There we go, very nice. Good job. That old rotten retaining wall down there just barely bumped that YouTube. She fell right in the water. But that's the reason they're getting this tree cut down, is because the retaining wall is rotten. So they're gonna get a new one put in there. I think they're gonna use stone, they was saying. So that's that. Very nice. That's what we're looking for. Yes, sir. Very good. Very good. No, that's all right. Part of it. I knew it was coming. That's all right. I think we're gonna get them low ones there next, YouTube. This one's a pretty big one, YouTube. This one right here. I think we're gonna swing it. We'll bring you along. Very nice. Hold it up, hold it up. Very nice. Good job, gents. Good job. You're all right, buddy. These guys are just trying to get it done, YouTube. Just trying to get it done. They got a hill right there with a nasty incline. They got objectives today and problems and yada yada. First thing this morning, that old rotten retaining wall fell in. We bumped it with the limb, you know, and it just fell off. But you know, it was pretty rotten. And the homeowner, they're replacing it anyways. That's part of the reason of getting rid of this tree. But anyways, on to the next one. As it swings around, pull it in, okay? Them low ones are tough, YouTube. Trying to get them to swing around. Golly. Move that on out there a little bit, YouTube. That'll kind of help spring that butt in there on the bank like we've been doing. I think that's a little bit better of an idea, don't you? Yep. Let it down a little bit. Drop that rope, help him out, Gus. Help him out with that. Very well. I think that's enough on the bank there. Whew. Hard to keep them low ones out of the water there, YouTube. We got that branch there, and man, we could have done like some controlled speed lining, perhaps, but for what I have invested in this job, it may not have been sufficient as far as time and money, you know. We're not going to discuss price, but I tell you what, this is a pretty tricky tree. But we're doing a pretty decent job keeping everything out of the lake, you know. Nothing's breaking off in there. We got a few little sticks and twigs, but I suppose you'll have that. It was in my contract. There might be a little bit of stuff, but the main thing is we're not going to lose a bunch of these big things in there. Once we get up to there, we'll be able to just cut them, you know, and regularly rig them right onto the bank. It'd be a lot easier. But as for like this one, and this one, these ones are tricky, YouTube. They're tricky. I think we're going to go up there and put a redirect on the climb line. Come down from there so we can get out onto the end of that branch there. Where's our redirect? We're going out there. Felt like I was skydiving there for a minute. Yeah, no doubt. Might be bungee jumping with this rope on here. Sky dangling, there you go. Guys. Very nice. All right, there you go, Gus. Ready? Very nice. See, Gus just ruined the flowers anyways. Lawn and turf damage is acceptable, as long as we don't tear up a little old redbud tree over there. We don't want to damage any small trees, but those stuff that comes back every year. Alright, YouTube, we're going to take this one pretty big, about right here, cut it here, swing all them tips in. Nice job. Nice job. These guys are on it. Brad coming in there with a second gear, or Brad's coming in there with a second base slide like he's in baseball, boy. Golly. Very nice. Good thing the running bowline and the bowline's a, you know, a river or a barge knot, you know, because we got the rope wet. We got the rope wet. Here she comes, dog. Woo! That puppy's soaring. There you go, Gus. Yeah. Yeah, them ones close to the water were a nightmare, buddy. They're just, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like once we got, you know, a certain amount above the water, I thought they'd be a lot easier on us. All right, you ready? Brad, you don't really have to get in there on this one. It's a big chunk of wood. Very nice. Should have had that in the porter wrap. I don't know what I was thinking.
All right, give me slack.
Yeah, I guess. Wasn't thinking about that one, was we? Should have had that porter wrap in there. Guys were devoted. Yeah. That's what James did that time. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was a sketchy day there.
Poor Gus just about went rope swinging.
Okay, well, you guys have seen a few little errors today, and normally on our jobs we don't have too many errors, you know, but we've had a couple today. You know, the retaining wall, it was rotten. We bumped it, it fell in the water. Me and Gus, we're a team, you know, and Brad too, you know, and I forgot to even mention to put it in a porter wrap. Gus forgot to even look at it. We was just cutting away, and well, you guys probably didn't see him sliding, but he was sliding on that last big log. So, but we're back up here at the rigging ring here up at the top. We're getting ready to get some of these here off. They're gonna go probably, you know, 1, 2, 3 tops at a time, maybe. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. But we're getting there. You know, we got a lot of the hard stuff done down there over the water. We got one branch down there that's really just hanging over the water. And it's gonna swing over yonder, right in here. But first, we got to get some of that stuff out of the way. So we're going to swing on out there and get to cutting. And I tell you guys what, if you enjoy this video, please be sure to leave it a like. Check out the channel. Consider subscribing. Hit that little ding, the little notification bell. Go ahead and hit that thing, you know, so you guys will see all our upcoming content. Everything that we produce, you guys will get a notification. Comes straight to your notifications there on YouTube. Let you know what we got coming out. So thank you guys for watching. we're gonna get back to cutting. I got the rope, Gus. There we go. Takes 3 for the team, YouTube. 3 for the team. I tell you what, it would have went a little bit smoother if it wouldn't have got hung up in that hackberry branch over there, but we're just having a Monday on a Tuesday, you know, and yeah. Yeah. Give me a swift cutter on Very nice. Good job. Finally, YouTube, you seen something smooth happening here. Golly. We're having a Monday on a Tuesday. Also, just, you know, we're like an hour away from home. And that might have something to do with it too, you know. We're not in our normal realm, I'll call it. Because normally, we're only working like, what? 20 minutes, half hour away from home, if that. Usually we're working in our, usually we're working in our hometown and stuff, you know. We're just like 5 minutes away usually. But we're about an hour away from home now, YouTube, so I'm gonna tie a clove in here. Okay. It's a little different. Ready? Little bitty light guy. Oh yeah, I'm handy now. I got it right here by the rope, so I don't need anybody now. Hold on a minute, guys. All right, there you are. Yeah. Well, it's that hill. When it lands, it just goes right back down the hill every single time, you know what I mean? You know, and when I thought about bidding this job, YouTube, I thought about using this limb right here as like a redirect to swing all this tree back off this branch. But, you know, I didn't like the thought of having to climb up there and set a ring there and then come over here and set a ring there. And then when we get done with this tree, I got to climb back up in that tree and get all this stuff out, you know? So we're just here swinging it off this tree. Now we're at another big chunk of wood here. So you see what we're using down there this time. Hey Gus. Yeah. Ready? Let her come back in. Very nice. Look at that. Brad down there like catching a big old catfish, a big old hogger. Good job, guys. Man. Yeah. With the, yeah, that porter wrap, boy, that's where it's at, folks. If you ain't got a porter wrap, don't go sliding. Buy yourself one.